Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net. Welcome to Sporgy, the show that gives you half-ass sports fans giving their half-ass opinions. And now, here are your hosts.
Oh, it's 121. I'm Chris.
I'm the Iceman.
Oh, Rich on IR. Well, IR means, well, I guess it depends on sport, right? In IR means in football you're done. In hockey it means, well, you'll be back in a few days. So we'll go with the hockey IR. But yeah, Rich not feeling well. So you get the two-man show. I like to call it the Chris and Ice, Chris the Spectacular, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, and we hope you like football.
Yeah, our leash is gone.
Yeah, I know, right?
Rich always reined us in, and now we get to have free reign.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, welcome to the ADD episode, everybody. But really, no, I mean, it's week before Christmas. There's a lot of football. There's a little bit of basketball. The winter meetings are over in baseball and hockey. Yeah, Rich is the hockey guy anyway. So I guess we'll start with, it was signing day in college football.
It was.
Yeah. Who won? Who's everybody saying won, I guess is what I should ask.
See, exactly, and it's going to be a matter of opinion. Here's my problem. Michigan's number 4.
Why is that a problem?
Because here's the thing. With the season that Michigan had, it's still not a success. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
All the wins they had, everything they did, the defense was stellar. At the end of the season, the only thing people are going to talk about, you lost to Ohio State, fucker.
Yeah, because they lost in spectacular fashion to Ohio State.
Yeah, they wasn't even close.
Like, it was the first time in years people thought they were going to be competitive. I, who am a card-carrying Michigan State fan, was excited, like, oh, Michigan's actually going to be competitive. Ohio State isn't Ohio State this year. They're going to beat them. Boy, were we all wrong. We were all wrong. We were way the fuck wrong.
Not even close. It was scary wrong.
So, I mean, I saw that they got some big defensive signing. I mean, is that anything to be excited about?
Well, I mean, when you talk about college recruiting, it's like I said at the start of this season. The problem is you've never seen these people. Unless you're this college scouts, you have no idea what you're in store for. I mean, you really don't. They could say one thing, they get there and they're a total bust, or they look like a total bust, fill in a slot, and the next thing you know, they're an all-star.
Yeah, I mean, it's the scouts are the only ones that know, and if they're good in high school, it doesn't necessarily translate to college. And true, we've all heard the story of the red shirt guy. So who the fuck knows?
Well, I mean, when that camera goes on, it changes people for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
You know, you get a superstar that goes out there and all of a sudden the lights come on and the crowd roars and they freeze.
Or you always get those guys that they're superstars at their high school, but as soon as they get to a place like Michigan, with guys that are on level with them or maybe even a little better than them, I mean, it's maybe the talent pool at their high school wasn't that deep. It's for whatever reason that happens. Those situations happen too. So, yeah. So, Michigan got... I mean, why are you upset that Michigan is considered the 4th best?
I just don't see it. I mean, if they were the fourth best, why aren't they in the playoffs?
Yeah, and hey, by the way, it's December, right?
Yeah.
The internet's telling me National Signing Day is February 6th. So what the fuck was all that shit going on today?
Well, somebody's wrong.
Yeah. Because all I saw today was fucking, what are the notifications about people signing with things.
Right, and recruiting and...
Oh, is this the early signing period started today. So that's what it is. So if you're not hemming and hawing, I guess February 6th is your drop dead day. But if you know what's up, I guess you could start today.
Right, and continuing that trend, the starting linebacker Devin Bush is skipping the Peach Bowl and entering the draft.
See, I mean, really, it's you and I are on two separate ends of this, but I mean, I really, at this point with the life expectancy of pro ball players, I don't fault these guys for sitting out a game that doesn't matter because they're going to go pro. You know, if they're not in Alabama or Georgia, hey, you know, or Clemson or whoever, who's number 4, Oklahoma, you know, hey, we'll see you next year. Or we'll see you in the pros.
But that being said, once they're in the pros, you take a different stance, like with Le'Veon Bell. I told you he was going to skip it, and you were like, he's not going to skip it, risk all that money. Yes, he is. And he did.
Yeah. Well, I think, what was it, like his third or fourth season? I think he was in make-a-point mode with Pittsburgh. Like, listen, dicks, you don't want to pay me? All right. This is going to hurt, but we're going to sit this one out. But no, the college guys, this is more of a proactive move. This is like, hey, I could potentially have tens of or hundreds of millions of dollars go away because I played in a bowl game that didn't matter and I fuck up my knee or my leg or my fill in the blank.
Michigan tight end looking at you.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you're not in the Final Four and you're going to go pro, I really don't fault you for not playing your bowl game. I really don't.
Well, and here's the thing. I get it that that's the day and age we're in, and I'll accept it because of the day and age we're in, but I will never, ever, ever agree with it.
Well, I think part of it is because there's so many fucking bowl games. That's why I was at I think I was at work or it was something with somebody a few days ago. I was at recording our podcast for the Beer Nuts podcast. That'll be available this Sunday, our live bottle share episode. And we were watching it was Alcorn State and somebody. And like it was like the first bowl game of the year. And it was on what? December 16th? And I just looked at somebody and said, remember when they were all on New Year's Day? And then that person replied, remember when there was only 10 of them? I think that's half the problem too. How many bowl games are we up to?
How many colleges are there?
Exactly. So, I mean, I think that's part of it, too, is you have so many bowl games now where you're like, yeah, you know, a 9-anything team doesn't deserve to be in a bowl game. And that's exactly what those bowl games we were watching on Saturday were. They were like 9-3, 9-2 teams.
Jesus, you don't want to ask that question.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's another part of it too. Is if you're not playing in a game that matters, again, back when there were 10 bowl games, it mattered when you were in a bowl game. Now, if you're in the fucking U.S. Air Force Flying High Bowl or whatever the fuck that was on Saturday, what does it matter? Especially too Michigan in the Peach Bowl. Ooh, yeah, I'll see you in the pros. You know,
there's so many bowl games, Chris. No lie, I'm looking at this right now, and you're right. It started on December 15th with the New Mexico Albuquerque Bowl, the Cure Bowl, the Las Vegas Bowl.
No, what the last one's on St. Patrick's Day?
Hang on, the Camilla Bowl in Montgomery, Alabama. Dude, Appalachian State played in a bowl game.
Yeah.
In New Orleans. Baton Rouge Bowl, the Frisco Bowl. I could do this all night. And yeah, the Armed Forces Bowl, the Dollar General Bowl, the First Responder Bowl, the Quick Lane Bowl, the Cheez-It Bowl. Are you kidding? The Red Box Bowl, the Liberty Bowl, the Holiday Bowl, the Tax Slayer Bowl, and then the Outback Bowl and the Citrus Bowl. Stop it.
Did you just read all of the bowl games?
No.
Is that just like the first
week? No, I skipped
week?
a whole bunch. I skipped a whole bunch. There's 1, 2...
Come on, Google. This should come
40.
Up.
There's 40 of them.
There's 40 college bowl games. That is fucking ridiculous, everybody.
Including the playoffs, quote unquote, the Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl, and the national championship game.
There are 4 times as many bowl games as there were when I was a kid, and I'm only 40 years old. Everybody. That's why I don't fault these guys for skipping these bowl games. Again, 30 years ago, it meant something to go to a bowl game. Now, the answer is no.
Not even close.
Yeah. So.
It means you're at college. That's all it means now.
Yeah. But let's see. Some of the big things today was it. Couple guys. A guy picked 5-star recruit picked Alabama over Georgia and Florida. Shocking. A defensive end picked Ohio State over Michigan. Well, after
this year, I don't blame him.
Yeah. Oh, Alabama swiped a 4-star recruit from Ohio State, but lost a 5-star recruit to Michigan. Yeah. It seemed like you paid attention to this more today. I mean, anything more we're talking about, really?
No, I mean, there's really not. Other than this is absurd.
Yeah, that we're starting, 2 months before with the commitments, but yet we can't pay these guys. Come on.
The Mitsubishi Motors Bowl in Las Vegas.
Let's see if we can
find. And it was Fresno State and Arizona State. Tulane in Louisiana in the Auto Nation Cure Bowl. Tulane in Louisiana. Come on, dude. Dude, I can't even pronounce this one. UAB in Northern Illinois in Shuri Bundy.
What about the Gasparilla Bowl? Whatever the hell that is.
You feel me? This is ridiculous. The Bad Boy...
The famous
Mowers.
Idaho Potato Bowl?
I will settle for that, but this one is the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl?
Yeah, the Gasparilla Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, the Gasparilla Bowl.
What about the Dollar General Bowl?
That's what I said, the Dollar General.
The First Responder Bowl. The Camping World Bowl.
The SoFi Hawaii Bowl.
The Belk Bowl, whatever the fuck that is.
Dude, Serve Pro. The people that come and clean up after you destroy your house with the flood.
Nice.
Serve Pro First Responders Bowl.
The Red Box Bowl.
Dude, Temple versus Duke in the Walk-Ons Independence Bowl. Come on.
There you go, everybody. Too many bowl games.
I can't. I got to stop looking at that because I'll just laugh. That ain't right.
Yeah. Well, I guess let's talk about some NBA before we get into the pro football.
Oh, LeBron.
What about him? He's on the second place. He's right behind the Warriors. 2 games behind him.
Lakers suck.
No, they don't. Now you're just saying it ironically.
The championship.
Because this year...
they could win the championship, and I'm still going to say they suck because they suck.
You don't.
He knows he sucks.
He doesn't. He knows he needs another person. As you were saying, he's saying anybody.
And this, my friends, is why LeBron James will never come close to Michael Jordan. You know what? Screw Michael Jordan. You're not even as good as Kobe Bryant.
Wow. Really? Why? What makes you... How can you back up that lunacy? Because
he doesn't any self-respect.
What, for being self-aware and knowing that you need help? Knowing that you're going to need more than Lonzo Ball to help get you to the promised land?
You can't go out there. You can't go out there and just do your best and play your game and let your coaches and general managers and owners do some help. Go, hey, we got something with this guy. Let's build on it. You have to go out there and who's coming? Come on. Who's coming with me? All right, James Brewer, calm down. They will find you somebody.
Yeah, they will, because it's L.A. and it's LeBron, and they're not exactly in the toilet. They'll get someone to come before the All-Star break. See, they're calling right now, making that deal.
Yeah, problem, though. If they get somebody like Carmelo Anthony who doesn't produce as good as Guardi on the team, what do?
The ghost of Carmelo Anthony, he's not getting you anywhere. He needs to go. There's still gas left in Bron's tank. Not so much in Carmelo's. You know, you got a hot wife out of the deal. He's married to Lala, whatever. She was on MTV. No, he's married to her. Got a hot wife. He's been in the NBA for 15 plus years. Or 15-ish years. So yeah, it's good. You can go retire now, Melo. But I guess, the question is, who do you get? Because, for all of the quote-unquote discontent in Golden State, they're still in first. So, they're still winning games.
Well, he is looking to get Melo. He was spotted in New York having dinner and has made no qualms that he's actually trying to recruit Melo.
No.
He is.
No. Come on,
He's
LeBron.
also-
No.
He's also trying to get Anthony Davis. Now, I mean, I'm saying the Lakers suck, and even if they got him, I'd still say they suck. However, they would no longer suck.
It's true.
You get Anthony Davis, you're a force to be reckoned with right now. But right now, LeBron has like JaVale McGee. Woohoo! Ooh.
He's got Lonzo. Lonzo's at least being serviceable.
Are you talking about Ball?
Yes.
Oh, that's it. Unplug. Go sit in the corner. You're done.
It's it.
I got the podcast from here out.
He's been serviceable. That's all I'm saying. He's been serviceable.
He's not. Oh, come on.
He has been.
He's been.
They just put up
Where?
a triple-double together the other night.
Yes, I understand. Who else put up a triple-double that night?
LeBron. No, I'm saying they did it together.
Right.
They were
Right.
the eighth pair to do that ever in the same game.
Yeah, but he's not. He's not the one that's taking you to the promised land. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying he's serviceable. At this point, it's what you need in L.A. And hey, it's got you to second place.
You know what, though? The Lakers could be in first place. They're not getting past Golden State. They're just not.
I agree, but they're only 2 games.
The only people that can beat Golden State is Golden State. I mean, we are such in a deadlock with them right now. It's the 90 Bulls, man. And until the band breaks up or, they just get old, you got to wait it out.
I guess so, man.
And, they replaced this year.
I'm not going to argue with you on that.
Well, I'm saying, and they replaced, like Jimi Hendrix with Stevie Ray, when they went out and got Kevin Durant. It just keeps getting better.
Yeah. And again, with all the discontent with Kevin Durant, they're still in first place. And the West is still theirs to lose. So,
Right. And then they get rid of McGee and they pick up Cousins. I mean, I'm just saying. That's like getting rid of Horace Grant and picking up Rodman. Hello.
Yeah, that was a hell of a move. But, I guess we'll see, man. Someone's going to go play with LeBron. There is no... It's going to happen.
Well, here's the problem with
because they're not in a shitter, so somebody ego can show up and go, maybe I'm that guy.
And this isn't a stab at LeBron. This is the reputation he holds, and this is why a lot of all-stars don't want to play with LeBron. When shit's going great, LeBron's King James with all of his men. When shit's going afoul, it's not LeBron's fault at all. It's the supporting cast. And it doesn't matter who the fuck the supporting cast is. It's y'all's fault. And because he is LeBron James, bitch, it's going to stick. And people are going to go, well, it's not him. He's done it with everybody. He did it with Kyrie Irving. He even did it with the guy he won the championships with. Dwayne Wade, looking at you, when he made it back to Cleveland with them, it was all his fault. He was old. He was past his prime. He was done. He was washed up. Kevin Love, everybody he plays with every single time, when it's going good, it's King James and all of his men. When it goes bad, it's a supporting cast. So that's why people such as Anthony Davis, James Harden, Paul George, those people are probably thinking twice about going and playing in LA. He gets people like Rondo, Carmelo Anthony, people that have been past any type of good that it's going to do for quite some time, but they're big names and they'll draw a crowd. It's the Griffin experiment. Let's just put asses in seats and make some money while he's here.
Hey, they're 500 basketball team. They're a lot better than they were before they got Blake Griffin. I'll defend them there.
It's not about the defense of the Pistons. When I think of Pistons, I think of two different teams. And today's team is not one of those teams. They're not even close.
Yeah, it's been a long time since going to work.
And before that, it was a long time since Bad Boys. So, but here's the thing: when I think of the Pistons, both eras, the Bad Boys and Go to Work, it's about the unity of the team. It has nothing to do with the all-stars and the big names, because everybody on the Go to Work Pistons was not a, quote, all-star and a big name. None of them were. And when they got together, they made each other their own name. And there's a team in the league that has done that for the past 4 years. And I've said this one many, many times over. Golden State. Nobody knew who Steph Curry was. Nobody knew who Draymond Green was. Nobody knew who Klay Thompson was. They got together, they made a team, they stuck to it, and they're dominant. Now you can't beat them.
It's true. Was it 3 out of the last 5 years?
Right.
Golden State?
3 out of the last 4, I think.
No, because they won in, 13? And then... No, wait, they won in 14. Because then you had Bron spoiling the party.
Right. They won one, they lost one, and then they won another one against LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they won again against LeBron. So I think it was 3 out of the last 4. Pretty sure it was 3 out of the last 4.
If only there was a way to look this up.
Half-ass sports fans, folks. I'm just saying. It's what we do. We give a guesstimate. We hit it close enough, take a mulligan, and move on. That's what we do. But no, seriously, they remind me of the Pistons.
Yeah,
both eras.
2015. So it was 2015, 2017, 2018. So yeah, 3 out of the last 4 years. Look at you, Ice. I thought they won it earlier than they did. I was wrong.
I know my Golden State. I'm telling you. I've watched Steph Curry ever since he was in Davidson College, dude. That kid, I don't care what anybody else says. They can have their opinion. I'll stick to mine. Kid has the most purest shot I've ever seen. It has not changed throughout the years, from college all the way up to the NBA. Still hasn't changed. He does not hesitate. He does not think about it. He grabs and shoots. More often than not, it goes in and frustrates the hell out of anybody defending him.
That's what he does, man.
But I mean, think about it, boss. When you look at the Go to Work Pistons, do you remember the starting 5?
Chauncey Billups, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamilton. Who the fuck was number 5? Rasheed Wallace.
Right. Now, none of them was a big all-star name before them.
You could argue Sheed was.
No, he was a name because he was always in trouble. Like, he was a troublemaker.
I guess.
He wasn't like an all-star. He wasn't a big name because he was an all-star. Like, he was like the man, like, get him the ball and he win.
It's true. He was more like smoking weed in Portland.
Right.
In trouble.
I mean, if anybody you had Rip Hamilton in the backcourt in the Wizards was making kind of a name for himself, and that's what got him to Detroit. But Chauncey didn't become Mr. Big Shot until he was in Detroit. Tayshaun Prince was a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Ben was as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, too, what it was just, it was more, too, it was more kind of like the seeds of, what's his nuts, of Rick Carlisle's, his shit was starting to pay off. I'm sorry. It's getting hard to remember things this late.
Right.
But, I mean, what were we even talking about? Why are we talking about the Pistons? Why are we talking about going to work?
Bong resin, sir. Bong resin. Because...
Sorry, I've been trying to
the
do something while I've been talking to you, too.
You're right. The Warriors are just like them. Did the exact same thing.
Oh, you didn't hear about anybody till they started winning?
Until they got together. They drafted Klay, they drafted Draymond, they drafted Steph. They put them with some leadership. They had, put Iguodala in there, a veteran player for leadership.
Well, some could argue they put him with Phil Jackson 2.0.
That is true. I mean, if you think the tree that man had to learn from, not just, Phil Jackson, but also... Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, I mean, that's good company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, however, all of that said, back all the way up to LA, LeBron is what he is. He's been what he's been. But nobody big wants to go play with this cat.
Are you out of your mind? Someone will go play with him.
I agree. Oh, I totally agree. But it won't be somebody like Anthony Davis.
LA is not in the toilet.
Boss, listen, when it goes good, LeBron is King James and all of his men. I said this earlier. When it goes bad, it's a supporting cast. It's not LeBron. And that will turn somebody like James Harden, Anthony Davis, Paul George into worthlessville. They're not worthless by no stretch of the imagination. But when they go to sign a big-ass contract somewhere else, they're going to be like, nah, I don't think so. You sucked it up over there in L.A.
Yeah, no,
It happened with Kyrie when he went to Boston. He didn't sign a big-ass contract.
Well, because Kyrie got hurt, man.
Oh, my God.
If Kyrie hadn't got hurt, he'd have stayed on that fucking team.
No, he wanted away from LeBron, Hoss. He wasn't staying. He was going ABH, anywhere but here.
I guess, man. I guess we will agree to disagree on that. Kyrie couldn't
He said
stay.
it publicly.
He couldn't stay healthy. No, it was probably more of a mutual parting. Hey, we want to get rid of you, and he didn't fight to stay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, my man had durability issues. And he thinks Earth is flat. So there's that, too.
You think the Earth is flat, you do not deserve millions of dollars.
You think the Earth is flat? You got to go. You can't be on our team. People can hear us and shit. Like, we're Cleveland. We already got enough problems, man. I don't need you to do out there saying crazy shit like the Earth is flat. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Mark my words, my friend. Nobody in their prime is going to L.A. with LeBron James.
I'm garbage.
There you go. That's for you.
There you go. That's right.
Pulled that for you.
Yeah.
It's LeBron talking about himself.
He is garbage.
Ice's favorite drop ever.
That is, actually.
I'm garbage.
There you go.
Yeah. And he's not, man. And I never really said he was. Him as a person have huge issue as a teammate. His ethics off the court. Him on the court, he's decent. But he's Scottie Pippen at best. He's nowhere close to Kobe or Mike or any of them.
Wow, dude. Wow. You really just said that?
I'm garbage.
Rich,
Here's to you, LeBron. I agree.
Rich isn't here for me to say that. Oh, God damn it. We're just going to have to say this. I don't know. We do it so often. You think he's Scottie Pippen at best? You are insane.
Okay, explain how he's better than a Scottie Pippen. At what point? Any point in his career, pick me a place where he's better than a Pippen.
Miami?
Absolutely not. He had Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade.
He was the head of all that, boss.
Ray Allen. He was not even close to head of that.
Yes, he was. Man, he was the ringleader in Miami.
Was not the ringleader.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Are you listening to the whole team I'm telling you?
Yeah, but he was
Chris
still
Bosh,
the ringleader.
Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen.
He put up the better numbers
Miller.
of all those three down in Miami.
You surround yourself with that many All-Stars and Hall of Famers, bro. Yeah, you're going to get open every time.
So you're saying Michael Jordan wasn't surrounded by Hall of Famers? You think Scottie Pippen, Bill Cartwright aren't Hall of Famers? Dennis Rodman.
Don't go with Bill Cartwright being a Hall of Famer.
Dennis Rodman isn't a Hall of Famer.
Dennis Rodman's a Hall of Famer. Dennis Rodman was a Hall of Famer before he met the Bulls.
It's not like Jordan had a cast of nobodies around him, man.
I didn't say Jordan had a cast of nobodies, but Jordan was like fucking Tom Brady. He made somebody out of nobody.
All right.
You're telling me everybody knew who John Paxton was before he was on the Bulls with Mike?
No.
Or Steve Kerr, for that matter? B.J. Armstrong? I will do this with you all night. The only people...
Tell me Chris Bosh wasn't worth a shit till he played with LeBron James?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And after, he wasn't. Before he wasn't, after he wasn't. No, I'm saying LeBron does the same shit that Jordan does. LeBron will take average people
Chris
around
Bosh
him,
was
make them better.
Huge all-star before he played with LeBron James. So was D. Wade. So was Ray Allen.
Wade was. Bosh.
Big time.
No.
What about Ray Allen?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ray Allen is the person that started... Ray Allen will admit that he's the person that started doing that shit. He started it in Boston. He's like, I'm going to go to Boston to get me a championship.
Absolutely. He did the big three. You're right. He did the quote-unquote super team thing. Yes. Rondo when he was better and younger and worth a shit. I completely agree with you there. You're making my point. He surrounds himself with all-star talent. He did the same thing when he went back to Cleveland with Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Telling me Kobe didn't surround himself with talent?
I mean, to a point.
To a point. Just played with a little guy named Shaq.
Shaq. You're going to say Shaq and leave it alone because you got nothing else.
Really?
I mean, I could give you some help, but I won't.
Kobe had
therein lies
plenty
my
of people
point.
around him.
Yes, he did. Absolutely did. But therein lies my point, though.
What's that?
Kobe would do it with or without Shaq, and he did, by the way. And
he never did it without people around him. Kobe was saying I needed help before LeBron made it cool to say I need help.
Michael Jordan never said he needed help. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan won every fucking championship he was at in the 90s.
Yeah, Michael Jordan also took 2 years off or he would have lost.
He took 1 year off, and the Bulls lost. Came back and won 2 more. Say something.
He would have lost.
He would have lost.
The year he didn't play, you could argue, was arguably the year that they had their stiffest competition when Houston won.
Right, but was Houston the stiffest competition just because Mike wasn't there? World will never know.
We're also talking about 2 different games.
Look, all I'm saying is LeBron James is Pippen. He's never been out there. And he's never been out there and been able to do it without his supporting cast. He's never been able to do all of it.
Jordan never did it without Pippen?
Wait. At the end of a game, when it's on the line, when time's out, and it needs to happen, he doesn't want the ball. Michael Jordan took the last shot almost every time. Playoffs, finals, did not matter. Regular season.
So you could argue he's more of a narcissist than LeBron.
No. He's more of a leader. He's more clutch.
Or more of a narcissist.
He is the GOAT. Oh, this has nothing to do with being stuck on himself. He is the GOAT. It's not 100% what you do. Some of it's how you do it. And he
I'm garbage.
And there you go. From his own mouth.
All right. Well, should we move on to football now?
Either that or I'm going to spend another hour trying to convince you that cat is fucking Pip and Second Cummings. Right there.
Let's move on to football. Let's talk about the football. Let's talk about the San Diego Chargers.
The San Diego Chargers?
I know, right? Let's try again. The Los Angeles Chargers. Who would think I am? Stephen A. Smith? Did you see that?
I missed it.
Oh, yeah. He talked about, he talked about the San Diego Chargers, he talked about Hunter Henry, who's been on IR the whole season. What else did he talk about? It was just 3, huge things. And we're like, whoever writes your shit is fucking with you. Teleprompter. You pissed somebody off today, Stephen A. But anyway, yeah. The Chargers saying, excuse us, wild card? Fuck out of here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing some cracks in that Chiefs armor. I've told you, since Hunt left, man. I told you, he mattered more than we thought he mattered.
Apparently, because their score that they were putting up got cut in half.
Yes, I told you, he was a big part of that offense. And
had to go and kick a woman.
Yeah, and we're pretty much getting half a Tyreek Hill. You know, he's playing injured. And Phillip, man. Phillip. You know, here, I think the Chargers are the best team in the AFC, and they proved it. And I'll tell you why.
Uh-oh.
Because they beat the Chiefs without Keenan Allen and without Melvin Gordon. Keenan Allen was a non-factor in that game, and he got hurt and he went out. And he caught 0 balls for 0 yards before he went out. And then, no Melvin Gordon. So the Chargers beat the Chiefs without 2 out of their 3 best players. In my opinion now, Lombardi goes through the Chargers, at least in the AFC.
Oh, you've changed it. You turned your back on them.
Hey, man, when it came time, and at home, forgot to do that. And the Chargers did that to the Chiefs at home at Arrowhead, arguably one of the toughest places to play in the NFL.
Let me ask you this. Is there a chance that they underestimated the Chargers?
No.
They said, we're playing L.A., but it's not the good ones.
No, because they already played them earlier, and they beat them. That was
exactly.
one of the Chargers' only losses, was the Chargers got beat at home by the Chiefs.
So I ask you, they said, we're playing L.A., it's not the good one. It's the one we already kicked their ass. You don't think there was a little bit of meh going into this game?
No, because I think, especially with the Ravens almost beating them the week before, no.
Trap game.
Hey, whatever. Trap game against a team that's right behind you in your division. So not a good week for a trap game.
Well, truth. But I still feel that way because, like I said, they already beat them at their hometown, and they thought they had it. Oops.
They beat you without their number 1 receiver and their number 1 running back in your own house, Chiefs. Should be a wake-up call.
Well, they got to do something with that defense.
Well, yeah, again, I was just about to say, this also reminds us, we've been saying it all year, that defense is not good. It's a good thing they have that offense, because that defense is not good.
But that defense isn't terrible. It just needs, I think, a better coach.
Yeah, well, it's not the time to start going through a crisis of confidence or an identity crisis of who you are as a team. You better figure that shit out. It's week 16.
Well, I'm pretty sure they figured it out and went, fuck.
Yeah.
Because they now know they need a defensive coordinator badly.
Yeah. And Phillip, man, he didn't say hold my beer. He said, I got 8 kids, and one on the way, one of them will hold my beer. Just watch this. And I will win this game right at the end.
Phillip called Kirk Cousins and was like, you like that?
Yeah. Which, I mean, to me, though, that was not the great, to me, you know me, I'm conservative. Like, just take your point. We'll see you in overtime. But, no, Phillip said, and two, you talk about someone making a star out of nobodies. Who the hell are Justin Jackson and Mike Williams?
Mike Williams is like one of the greatest receivers in the NFL.
Last week, yeah. And Justin Jackson, I mean, you got to you're their 3rd string running back. Yep. Not even their 2nd string. LA had their 3rd string running back, and they still beat you, Chiefs. Just saying. I mean, until further notice. I mean, yeah. The problem with the Chiefs right now is, like I said, you got banged up Tyreek. It's pretty much the Mahomes and Kelsey show. I think it's going to take more than that to get you to the Super Bowl and to win the Super Bowl. So they better hope Tyreek Hill gets like a bionic knee or some shit.
I'm going to quote one of our hosts here on Sporgy. The Chiefs are going to be fine. I think they're.
I'm not saying they're going to miss well, they can't miss the playoffs, but this isn't the same Chiefs team from a month ago.
I think they're downshifting. I think they're a lot more conservative, trying out some things.
There's another team that's broken too. We'll get to them in a few. Let's go to the Saturday games. Browns beating up on the Broncos. Not beating up, but beating them enough.
Who doesn't have a terrible defense?
Yeah, and I believe the Broncos, that's it for y'all. I mean, mathematically. I think it was maybe the week before, but yeah. Case Keenum, your boy, dude. What's going on in Denver? Thought he was the man.
He is the man. He still needs a receiving core, though.
Yeah. A Pro Bowl came out. Philip Lindsay's going. Dude, he was like a walk-on for the Broncos this year. Like, he wasn't even drafted. He was like some guy just played football in college in Colorado.
Yeah.
The Bake Show. You think he's going to stay in Cleveland, or you think this is just him getting his NFL legs, and we'll see you as soon as the rookie contract's over?
No, I think he's staying in Cleveland. because they're going to pay him his money. Pays that man his monies. Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is the first quarterback that they've had that they can actually do something with.
The Browns.
He also needs a little bit of help in supporting cast, but
And the Browns still technically in the mix for the playoffs.
no shit.
Probably not after this week, but still, as of the time we are recording this on December 19th, nighttime, the Browns could still make the playoffs.
It could happen.
Yes.
That's scary.
Texans at the Jets. One of those teams going to the playoffs. Not the Jets. The Jets. I keep hearing the Jets is the team that's going to land Le'Veon Bell next year, and I don't think so.
No, I really don't either because
He's going to go somewhere that has a chance to win. That's where he's going to want to go.
I think so too because there was one other famous running back that tried the Jets and it ended his career. The initials LT mean anything to you?
Yeah, no, right? But no, it's if I'm Le'Veon Bell, I mean he's about 6 years into his career. He's a running back. I'm going to somewhere where I can get a ring before, especially running backs. Clock's ticking.
Oh, absolutely. And the Jets had a way better team and a hell of a lot better coach when Tomlinson went there. And, he would be retarded if he went there.
And for some reason, I don't think the Texans are the best team in their division. I know their record says they are.
I do.
I do not. I think there's a team from Indianapolis that would beg to differ with you.
Oh, God, no. Well, you can beg all you like, but absolutely not. Not even close. You have a reincarnation of a tight end that nobody's ever seen ever until this year.
Such Pro Bowl tight end Eric Ebron?
That one.
The touchdown machine?
Whatever.
You got Marlon Mack. He's the man. T.Y. Hilton. He's T.Y. Hilton. And Andrew Luck resurrected himself. I mean, I think the Colts are the best team in that division.
I'm gonna give you, just because he is T.Y. Hilton, I'm gonna give you that one. I don't know who the fuck Eric Ebron is.
He's the touchdown machine. We went over this.
And no, I ain't even. And then Andrew Luck is like, what, the $6 million man? You built him stronger, faster?
Yeah?
No, I still ain't buying it. And they don't have a defense, for fuck's sake.
They have an average defense, which is better.
Not even.
It's better than nothing.
Okay.
And speaking of better than nothing, let's get to the Sunday games. Oh, Lions.
Do we have to?
I was joking with a buddy of mine from work. Texted him on Sunday. I was like, hey, I heard if you lose to the Bills, you lose your NFL franchise. Talked all that shit about the Bills. They now have the same record as the Lions? Yeah, see?
Yeah, but they got rid of Nathan Peterman.
Yeah. Did you say he's playing on the Raiders now? So, I mean, is there anything really to say about this Lions-Bills game?
Lions lost.
Other than it was one of those games that was awful to watch on Sunday. This was a bad football game.
It was meh.
Yeah.
It wasn't even meh. It didn't even matter. It didn't even measure up to meh. Mm-hmm. You see a score like 13-14 and you're thinking, damn, that it must have been a hell of a defensive battle and a hell of a game. No.
All I'm thinking,
there was a lot of what the fuckins.
There just better be some really good off-season moves coming because we are a pile of shit. And yeah, when's training camp start? We have 2 games left to play, and I'm already talking about training camp. Just keep it in the NFC North. Another team already thinking about training camp. The Pack.
Yikes.
They went to Soldier Field, and they left with an L. Bears clinching at home in front of their crowd.
Got players proposing to their wife on the field at the end.
The Bears, whose offense is full of fucking nobodies.
Whose defense is full of fucking everybody's.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
This isn't the Bears. This is the fucking Ravens.
Yeah. It's pretty much the Trubisky and Cohen show on offense. Everybody else, who cares? It's what it is. Defense wins championships. It definitely won you the NFC North this year. Heading on down to Indianapolis. Did the Cowboys forget to take the bus? Did they miss the plane? It's like the best titty bar in the world in Indianapolis, and they were all out till like 7:30 in the morning. I mean, the Cowboys got shut out.
Yeah, it was bad.
And also, am I the only one that realizes this? Ezekiel Elliott looks like a teddy bear.
He looks like a teddy bear? Really?
Look at him. Look at him. He looks like a bear. He looks like a fucking human mated with a teddy bear, and they had Zeke. Just saying, next time you look at him, just think teddy bear, and you'll be like, But, I mean, the NFC East, good God, man. The Eagles are still in it. The Redskins are still in it. The Cowboys could have closed it out. And now
Could have done it.
What did I hear? I heard somebody say over this last week the NFC East is just a division where, like, it's just, no, do you want it? I don't want it. You want it. No, you guys take it.
Playing hot beta?
Yeah, it's kind of like the AFC North. We'll get to that, too. Cardinals at the Falcons. I mean, this went how we thought it would, right?
Mostly, yeah.
The Cardinals, probably the worst team in the league this year.
Kind of.
I mean, they look bad. I mean, the Lions and the Bills, not far behind them. But, and the Cardinals probably... Say it's like the Cardinals or the Raiders, right?
I'm going to go with Raiders, but that's because Chucky just gave everybody away this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's too little too late for the Falcons. I mean, Matty Ice has been doing his job this year. It's just, I really think losing Devontae Freeman hurt them.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Is this Fitz's last year? Fitzgerald?
Oh, Larry Fitz?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe. He got his record. That's probably all he was going for, right?
Well, that's what I'm asking. And now he's got, Josh Rosen as a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I think the writing's on the wall for the youth movement in Arizona.
Did you know that Mike Glennon was the backup?
Yes, because I looked up Mike Glennon for some reason a couple weeks ago and went, oh, he's in Arizona now. No shit. Chicago gave him a wheelbarrow full of money, and then he's in Arizona now. Cool. Let's see. Raiders at the Bengals. Chucky, you got whooped on by a backup quarterback. Just saying. Jeff Driscoll, whoever the fuck that is.
Whoever that is.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you got to say about this game. It was what, 5-8 versus 3-10. Ooh.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't even close though.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling you, the Cardinals, at least they have some people you want to go see. The Raiders, I'm telling you, this was Gruden's plan.
Yeah, Derek Carr's mom doesn't even want to go see the Raiders.
Seriously, everybody is going, please, just go to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
You suck way too much to stay here. You were good last year, and you changed your coach. You fucking fired all the good players. Go. Just fucking go.
Mm-hmm. Heading up to Minneapolis. Oh, yeah. This is how this offense is supposed to look.
You can't be happy about this.
Vikings beating the Dolphins 41-17. Yeah, I can.
It's the fucking fish, dude.
No, but that's what this... against a team like this, that's what this offense is supposed to be doing. Said they got rid of that. They got rid of that OC first game without him. Boom, Dalvin Cook has like a career game because that was their complaint about the offensive coordinator is there wasn't enough run attack. And sure as shit, first game without him, boom, they housed the Dolphins 41-17. And they scored 21 points in the first 10 minutes it seemed like. That's what this offense is supposed to look like. Now they got the right coordinator, and I'm telling you, see in the playoffs, Vikings.
Slow down, Chris. It's the fucking fish.
In the playoffs.
It's the fish, dude.
7-7.
Do something against somebody who matters.
Beat the Patriots.
Stop it.
I said we'll see. They're still in the playoff picture. If the Broncos aren't, that's all that matters. They're gonna finish better than Case Keenum. That's all that matters. The Titans whooping up on the Giants 17-0.
Nobody cared.
Yeah, Titans are 8-6. People in Nashville care. They're in the playoff picture. This game, the Redskins at the Jaguars. The Redskins.
I'm so over the Jags.
Yeah, you and like the rest of the country. We're all over the Jags. That defense didn't do what it was supposed to do, and their offense blows. I mean,
Big, hairy donkey balls. Big.
That's really all you got to say about Jacksonville this year. I think the Blake Bortles era is over, and you got
most definitely.
And you got to sign a receiver. They got a running back. They got Fournette, but you got to sign a receiver.
Absolutely.
The end.
Yeah, Jags, I'm sorry. You guys were looking smoking hot, and then all of a sudden, living out here in Kansas, I learned a new term, mountain oysters. That's what you are. You are mountain oysters.
Testicles?
Bull balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call them mountain oysters out here.
Yes. Let's see.
And they keep trying to get me to taste one. I am not doing it.
Ravens beat the Buccaneers. No surprises here.
Nah.
Ravens still poised to take the AFC North. I mean, even if they don't, they are still in a playoff spot. So good for them. The Seahawks.
Who?
Having a chance to clinch a playoff spot. Got to wait another week because the 49ers beat them.
Spank that ass.
I'm starting to wonder if Jimmy G's going to have his gig next year, or if Nick Mullins is going to steal it from him.
This kid, Nick Mullins, ain't bad, man. Serious, real talk.
Yeah.
He's really not.
I mean, they're still 4-10, but
he's putting up points. It ain't his fault.
They've shown some life with this kid. Everyone wrote him off for dead when they got to their third-string quarterback, and not so much. I mean, again, they're 4-10, so I mean, I guess we have to watch about heaping praise on this guy, but
yeah, but we also need to look at people like Griffin, number 25, looking at you.
Peter Griffin?
Not Peter Griffin. Or Sherman. That's his name.
No, Richard Sherman?
That's his name. Number 25. Pulled down there from Seattle to do exactly what he did to Seattle, but
he's gonna be he's a gold jacket wearing motherfucker. There's no doubt about that. Next up, the next two games were games that did not go ways we thought they were gonna go. Let's start with New England at the Steelers. Tom Brady.
I worry about the Pats.
Tom Brady's broken because
I worry about the Pats. Really, I do.
That final drive, those last three passes were nowhere near anybody. Yeah, he had
nobody.
he had plenty of time. You know, he wasn't pressured. You know, he had plenty of time to be the GOAT and do GOAT things. And those three passes were near nobody.
Yep.
They weren't even close. So maybe there's some cracks in the facade. Brady against Roethlisberger all time was 11-2.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like he doesn't know how to, he knows how to beat the Steelers. I mean, the Steelers were at home. But, I mean, the other thing, too, is Steelers are playing for something where the Pats are just kind of like they're coasting. Technically, I mean, they will, I mean, they could still lose out and make the playoffs, right? They got the tiebreaker with Miami. Correct. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, Steelers got a little bit more fire in the belly. I mean, Patriots are going to make the playoffs anyway. But still, I said those last few passes from Tom Brady, not even near a receiver.
I stand firm, though. This is Ben Roethlisberger's last year. Make it while you can, sir. Go as far as you can. Mm-hmm. You're through.
Yeah. And it makes me wonder if they let Le'Veon go and Ben retires, if they're going to keep Antonio Brown or if they're just going to blow up the whole thing.
Go full rebuild.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still got, there's promise there that you just need to replace two people.
Yeah.
Your quarterback and your running back. You got McDonald, you got Smith-Schuster, you got the other B, so.
Well, they got Connor. He's just hurt. But, yeah, running backs coming back from injuries are never guarantees either. We know that one being Detroit Lions fans, don't we?
Kerryon Johnson, IR. See you later, sir.
See you next year. All right, another game did not go.
Same category as Javid Best.
Yep.
Remember that shit?
Kevin Jones.
We can do this all day. Anyways.
Another game did not go how we thought it would.
Oh, kind of did.
Hey, Rams, what's going on?
It's not the Rams' fault.
Oh,
I told you last week, Big Dick Nick, he's back. All of a sudden, the Eagles look on fire.
I sat here a month ago and said, hey, the Eagles got a Super Bowl winning quarterback that isn't playing. Why the fuck not? And you told me I was insane.
But
he's back.
You called that shit.
He's back and he's going, hey, don't count us out for the playoffs just yet.
Pretty much. This happened the exact same way last year, remember?
But still, the Rams, man, it seems, you want my opinion, Cooper Kupp is the heart of that offense. Whether you, like, at least
seriously?
Of the air game, I should say. Yeah. I should say he's of the pat. Ever since he has gone out, their offense in the air does not look that great. I mean, again, we've talked about it. Cooks and Robert Woods at the teams that they were at previous have always just been also Rams. You know, they're not superstar guys. And I think Cooper Kupp was your guy in the passing game. I mean, obviously, you got Todd Gurley. But, I mean, you can't just... And two, didn't Gurley pick up some kind of injury this week? It was something enough for the Rams to sign C.J. Anderson.
Yeah.
I just think they need Cooper Kupp. The offense doesn't look the same without him. I mean, we've seen them lose to the Eagles. We've seen them lose to the Bears. Yeah, they lost two in a row.
I see that, but yeah, the low score is an issue, but so is the high score of the Eagles. The Rams by far should have the best defense in the league. Sorry, Bears, but it's true, and they don't. Not even close.
Yeah, Big Dick Nick back in the picture. So, yeah, and again, the the NFC East, nobody wants it. I mean, the Eagles are 7-7, the Redskins are 7-7, the Cowboys are 8-6. The Eagles, how many times have we written them off this season? We've got to be on like 3 times where we're
pretty much.
Hey, Eagles, thanks for playing. And here we fucking
Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah, and here we go. They could fucking do this shit again. So,
right.
Yeah. And then Monday Night Football. Saints at the Panthers. Not the best game for either of these teams.
You think?
Yeah, definitely. He got the W, but a forgettable performance for Drew Brees.
For everybody included.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And one that Cam Newton wished he'd have missed. See you later, son. Have a seat.
Yeah.
You and your hurt-ass shoulder.
I've heard not one, but 2 of the podcasts I listened to talk about that he looks like he's playing hurt.
He doesn't look like he's playing at all. He hasn't all season.
He's just pouting. Like, we're not any good.
Pretty much.
I don't have a receiver.
You got a running back.
Yeah, but it's 2-tiered attack, Iceman. Air and ground. Who's he throwing the ball to? Was Greg Olsen.
Yeah, was.
But again, too, they don't have a receiver. Devin Funchess is not your guy. DJ Moore's all right, but he's not like your number 1 receiver. They need a big, splashy receiver signing down there.
By the way, Todd Gurley is day-to-day with an inflammation in the knee.
And every Rams fan right now is going, of course he is.
I don't know, man. Newton, I think I've always been that way about him. He kind of reminds me of a LeBron James type of player. He cries more than he actually plays. Last season it was, how come everybody else can get hit and be a penalty and I get hit and it's just part of the game?
Because you're big.
Because you're huge.
Yeah, we went over that, Cam. Now this one I will give to you because, yeah, he talks a lot of mad shit. He's only been to 1 Super Bowl. And how long's he been in the league?
I think he's got in at 2013. I think.
See, for some reason, I think he's been in longer than that.
If there was only a way.
Stand by. 2011.
Oh, I was 2 years off.
Yeah, I was going to say, I seem to remember him coming a year or 2 after Stafford. So, yeah. So, yeah, he's already been in the league, coming on, better part of a decade. He's been to the Super Bowl 1 time.
Yeah, I think he believed his own hype, and then when he got on the field, he wasn't given the respect that the hype tried to create, and was like, "What? Why?"
It's bullshit. I'm gonna dress like Peter Pan.
I'm gonna dress like Huggy Bear. You're in the news for the wrong reasons, man.
He's
The really good quarterbacks of this. Yeah, the really good quarterbacks of this league make somebody out of nobody. He can't even make the somebodies he has somebody.
Yeah. Again, do you ever really think Devin Funchess was your guy?
No, but I just think it's funny that he has to hand it to the clean-cut white boy. That's your team, Panthers, the clean-cut white boy.
Yeah. Yeah, McCaffrey, proven to be worth the draft pick.
Really was. Really was. Cost me my...
the days of Jonathan Stewart down there are over.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, McCaffrey cost me my fantasy playoff spot. Thanks, Dick.
Yeah,
the score is 12-9 in Miami. I was up 40-plus points going into Monday night. The only two people he had left to play was Kamara and McCaffrey. And I lost by fucking 4 points.
Welcome to fantasy football.
I'm not bitter. Whatever.
Not at all. So, shall we pick the games?
Let's pick them.
Let's see. Rich still in first.
Of course.
He's at 152, 91, and 2. I am right behind him at 151, 92, and 2. Ice, barring the next 2 weeks, one of us shitting the bed royally. You are at 145, 98, and 2. You're at a 591 percentage. I stay at 616. Rich is at 620. But still, again, people, if you're going to bet on what we recommend, just saying, you do all right. We're picking over 500. Just saying.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. A whole bunch of what the fuckins this year. It really has been. Everything that's supposed to happen didn't. Things coming out of left field.
And I heard a thing about a very good comparison we were talking about, and we were probably saying it too. A month ago, we were probably sitting on this show talking about defense is dead in the National Football League, and for the last month, that's all it's been.
Pretty much.
It went from, teams are scoring at will, NFL got their parity, this, and that, to... Yeah, it's been nothing but defensive battles pretty much since like Halloween. So,
yeah,
whatever.
From all of that to 12-9 on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, exactly. So
fuck Panthers. The Saints is a powerhouse. Can't score more than 12 points. Get the fuck out of here.
The Saints are technically the best team in the NFL right now. So we're gonna see how this all shakes out. Thursday night football is over. We'll fucking see you next year, kids. But it has been replaced by Saturday football. So that being said, we'll start with the first game. Redskins at the Titans. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives.
Hey, call Rich and see what order we're picking in.
Second place, I say you go first and I pick.
All right, well, this is an easy one, kind of, sort of. It should happen as the Titans. But don't count out the Buff fumble.
He ain't playing ever again. It's Josh Johnson's team now, who I thought he was a rookie. Apparently he's been in the league for like 11 years or some shit like that.
And nobody knows.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can also give me the Titans. And
I don't know, AP could run over him. You never know.
Rich will be giving us his picks that we will inform you all of next week. Saturday night game. This is going to be a good one. One of these teams playing for their playoff lives. Another one of these teams playing for the division. Ravens at the Chargers.
I'm going to take defense every time. Give me the Ravens.
Chargers got a decent defense, too. Not as decent as the Ravens, but this is a good Chargers defense. And they got a way better offense than the Ravens. Give me the Chargers.
Lamar Jackson for the win.
All right. Sunday slate. First game. AFC North battle. Both of these teams somehow still in the hunt for the playoffs. Bengals taking on Cleveland Browns.
Ugh. That's a whole lot of nobody cares.
Right.
Give me the Ohio team.
See what you did there, Ice.
The one that starts with B.
Hey-o.
I'm garbage.
All right, give me the home team.
All right, there you go. You and Brown rooting for the Browns. Me too. You can give me the Cleveland Browns. I like their offense better than the Bengals. At this point, Joe Mixon, the only part of that offense worth anything. And if you talk about them, they'll hit you. All right, the Bucks heading to the Jerry Dome, taking on the Cowboys.
The Bucks are sitting there eating popcorn. They're going to forget that they even had to play Sunday. Cowboys.
Yep, and the Cowboys also, besides being at home, playing for their playoff lives. NFC North battle. Vikings coming to Detroit. Coming to Ford Field to take on the Detroit Lions. And hold on.
Oh, this is a fucking battle.
Real quick, I'd just like to mention, except for one other game, we use ESPN to go over the slate every week. And ESPN always has players to watch. You know, it is part of the game, and they always recommend 3 players. There's only 2 players recommended in this game, and they're Vikings. Just saying. Every other game except one game, this game and another game, has 3 players to watch. Not this game, just as Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen. As far as rushers, it's got nobody. You watch nobody in this game.
This is not even a battle. You can't say this is a battle. I'm over. I was way over the Lions before. I am more over now. Fucking Matt Stafford is questionable with a back injury. Go sit on the bench with Wentz, talking about fractures in your backs and shit. I just, Patriot way. Show me the Patriot way. Seriously, because I ain't seen it yet. Me the Vikings.
Vikings going to punch their tickets to the playoffs with a victory over the Lions. Next up, Giants heading to Indianapolis, taking on the Colts.
Yep. I'm going to make my pick like that. Yep. As soon as you said the Colts. There's nothing to be said about this game. Barkley needs to get either out of there or they need a quarterback next season.
Yeah. Agreed. Now we'll also take the Colts. Who's the Battle of Florida?
It's not a battle. Go.
Jags heading to Miami.
Not a battle.
Taking on the Fish.
Yeah, the Fish suck, but Jags, you aren't even close to sucking. You're just shit. I mean, to put it in Dolphins terms, at least the Dolphins can come up for air. You're a bottom fucking feeder, bro. You're the Fish.
I also taking the Fish. Wow. It's a great week for picks. I have one pick different from you so far. The Bills at the Patriots. This is where Tom Brady and company finally punched their ticket to the playoffs.
Well, this is a year of what the fucking, so you never know. Even we can pick out, all day the same, but anything can happen apparently on any given Sunday. Give me the Patriots.
Yeah, anything can happen on every given Sunday, but get the fuck out of here. The Patriots practice squad could beat the Bills. Give me the Pats.
Nathan Peterman is on fucking Raiders.
Oh, yuck.
Even Tyrod Taylor went, what?
Who thought we'd say yuck to this game? Like 10 years ago, this would be an awesome game. But now, not so much. The Packers heading to the Meadowlands, taking on the Jets.
Yeah, the Pack sucks. Bad. And that's really shitty to say because they're going to beat the Jets.
Yeah. I'll get why everyone's been giving Aaron Rodgers a bunch of shit this year. Aaron Rodgers' numbers this year have been very Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers hasn't had anybody to throw to.
No, he's had plenty to throw to. They just haven't caught it. He keeps hitting them in the wrong spot.
Well, it's
their hands.
because the people that are left are young guys. Because that's the problem, is injuries have decimated that receiver core.
Well, he's still got Devontae Adams.
Yeah, but he can't catch them all. And he occasionally gets double-teamed because he's Devontae Adams. So, yeah, you got to discount double-dick some more people to catch the ball. Because, again, to quote another podcast I listen to, you got the ghost of Jimmy Graham at tight end. That's also not helping either.
No.
It's been a long time since Seattle and New Orleans, Jimmy. Texans at the Eagles. Eagles playing for their playoff lives.
Yeah, what do you do here, dude? How can you pick this game? This is hard. Because the Texans are who I think they are. They're one of the teams that are who I think they are. And they're good. I mean, they're not amazing. They're not awestruck. But they're really good. But now the Eagles put back in their Super Bowl winning quarterback, and they got their Super Bowl swagger back, and they're at home. Shit. Foles ain't going to let them go down. Give me the Eagles.
Whenever the Texans this year played anybody 500 or better, they have lost. The Eagles are at home. They are playing for something. Give me the fucking Eagles. Big Dick Nick. All the way. Back to the promised land. That's what his wife said. All right, Falcons at the Panthers.
Ew.
4 years ago, this would be a great game. This year,
no shit.
Not so much. Panthers actually the better team, record-wise, coming into this game.
Yeah, but they both suck. Give me the Falcons.
I like the Falcons' offense better. Give me the Falcons. What a boring week of picks. We've only had one pick that has been different. Rams at the Cardinals. If they're going to right the ship,
it's not going to change.
Yeah, they're going to right the ship. This is the week to do it with the St. Louis Rams, because that's what they've been playing like.
Even if they don't right the ship, they're still beating the Cardinals. This fucker could be laid on the side, and they're still going to beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Like, yeah, half of them could have the flu, and they would still beat the Cardinals.
That's so sad. Larry, I'm sorry. I love you.
Bears heading to Santa Clara. Ooh. Taking on the 49ers. I mean, ooh. If you're a Niners fan.
No. Oh, I don't care whose fan you are. This is going to hurt. He hasn't faced this yet. Mullins?
Yeah.
I heard a four-letter network broadcaster start talking about the 85 Bears. Yeah, don't overinflate. They're good, but they ain't that good. Yeah, this is definitely going to hurt Mullins. It's going to hurt physically and mentally. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, it's a runner-up for butt fuck of the week. Because butt fuck of the week, of course, is going to be the Rams and Cardinals. But, yeah, the Bears just... That defense, dude. That defense. That defense, though.
No, seriously, that defense, though.
Yeah. Give the Bears.
You're not the 85 Bears, but you're representing. Just saying.
Game of the week right here. Game of the week right here.
Yes, it is. You haven't even said it, and I'm going to tell you. Yes, it is. This is the one you do not want to miss.
Because you know what game this is. This is the Steelers heading to New Orleans. New Orleans, best team in the league right now. Steelers, they got to win this game. They have Baltimore right on their heels. Right now, Steelers are loving that tie because it's keeping their win percentage like a tenth of a percentage better than the Ravens. So yeah, Steelers at the Saints.
But can they beat the Saints?
I don't get to go first. You get to answer that first.
Can they beat the Saints? Yes, they can.
And we finally have another pick where we differ because that New Orleans defense, man. Nope. Sorry. Give me the Saints.
Nah, I got to think that they're not going to miss the playoffs.
Got to have excuse to let Big Ben go, right? Sunday night football. Chiefs going to the 12th man. This week is going to be so good. There are so many teams playing to get into the playoffs this week. I love when the week 16 is like this. It means week 17 is going to be fucking badass too.
Yeah, sorry, Seattle. You're not doing it. Give me the Chiefs.
I want to pick the Seahawks so bad, but I can't. Give me the Chiefs.
The Chiefs' defense might suck, but so does Seattle offense.
Seattle has a better D than Kansas City, but yeah, Seattle's offense has pretty much been Russell Wilson and whoever it's been Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, and Chris Carson. And it should be Doug Baldwin, not Tyler Lockett. They need a... Seattle's another team that needs to make a splashy receiver signing. And Monday Night Football. It's probably the last one, right? They don't do one in Week 17 usually, correct?
That's pretty much it.
So yeah, Christmas Eve, the final Monday Night Football, and it goes out with a thud.
And nobody's going to watch it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Not one fucking person.
Yeah. The Wait. We have audio of the game describing itself.
I'm garbage.
The Broncos at the Raiders.
I'm garbage.
Even the head coaches aren't going to show up on the sideline.
I know, right? Chucky's going to be at Christmas dinner.
Absolutely.
He's going to let his assistant coaches do this one. The coordinators, you're in.
Yeah, like him or not, Case Keenum is going to beat the Raiders.
You know, it's going to be a Christmas miracle in Oakland. Give me the Raiders.
Shut up. You did that just to be different.
Yes, actually, yes. We only have two other picks that were different. Absolutely, I did that to be different.
You don't truly believe the Raiders are going to win.
I think both of these teams are garbage. I think Denver's defense has picked them up a couple of more wins than Oakland. But I think offensively they're equal. So there you go. Rich is going to send us his picks. Then you guys will get to know what happened next week. And next week we get to pick the college semifinals.
What?
Yeah, the college semifinals go on next Saturday. For the national championship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll pick that next week. We'll get to pick that this week.
And one thing we did miss early on in the show that we should have said is, Cano's a Met?
Yeah? Didn't we do that
Yikes.
already? Didn't we do that during our winter meeting talk?
Yeah, I don't think Cano was a Met at that point.
Ah.
He is now, though. Him and Diaz, like, New York is not just the Yankees anymore.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see.
With that. Yeah, so shorter show today, but no Rich. So, but, you know, it's the holidays, too. You're lucky you're getting a new fucking podcast from us at all. Most of the podcasts I know are taking the next couple weeks off. But just make sure you hit us up on social media at Sporgy Podcast. You can email the show, sporgy@ChristopherMedia.net. I realize I've been giving out the fucking wrong email for like months.
Way to go.
Yeah, it is just sporgy@ChristopherMedia.net. We're on Facebook somewhere. Yeah. And get well soon, Rich. We'll see you next week.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.